Pika pika!
Deep within the strata of Cinnabar Island, a prehistoric genetic sample has been awakened after millions of years of dormancy. Aerodactyl, the ancient sky ruler, has just undergone biological restructuring from the remnants of time. In the moment of freefall, the reflex system immediately activates. Shifting from dormancy to predatory state, clumsiness vanishes. Now it returns as the king of the skies, with no barriers left to restrain it. It attacks with acoustic weaponry, paralyzing the opponent's nervous system before delivering the final blow. It tears its prey without landing, demonstrating the ferocity and lethal efficiency of an apex predator. The rise of an ancient ruler always meets fierce resistance from contemporary predators. Extraordinary speed helps it break through elemental matrices, turning its body into a kinetic projectile. Pushed into a desperate situation, the prehistoric creature is forced to find a way to break through biological limits. The mega evolution process begins, awakening latent genes that were sealed by time. Suddenly, a legendary force appears, completely altering the atmospheric pressure of the entire sky. Moltres' appearance forces all creatures to bow. Aerodactyl stands still amidst extreme heat, a silent confrontation between the past king and the current deity. This mega transformation is a double-edged sword, threatening to destroy its own biological structure. This encounter has completely awakened the wild instinct that lay dormant for millions of years. Aerodactyl announces that its brutal existence has officially rooted itself into the modern food chain. In the desert's massive kiln, the line between life and death is as thin as a grain of sand. Trappage, the architect of these conical death traps. Patience is the ultimate weapon. It can wait for weeks without moving. The calculated angle of repose makes climbing back up physically impossible. The snap of the trap jaw. There is no escape. As night falls, accumulated energy triggers the first metamorphosis. From the earth, Vibrava rises, trading brute strength for sonic sensitivity. Vibrating wings generate ultrasonic waves, turning the desert into a living radar map. But the sky has its own ruthless rulers, Mandibuzz. Target acquired. Vibration sensors warn of danger from above. Coordinated hunting tactics. One drives, one blocks. Close-range sonic power is ineffective against aerial armored foes. Cornered between hot sand and talons. Death arrives from the sky. Survival pressure activates the latent dragon genetic code. Not an end, but an ascension. Aerodynamic structure perfected to master the storm. Flygon, the spirit of the desert. Eyes designed to see through every speck of dust. It turns the environment into a weapon. Strikes carrying dragon energy tear through enemy lines. Punishment from the heavens. Earth power erupts, expelling intruders from the territory. The hunters become the exiled. They call this the Song of the Desert. A guardian does not just fight, but maintains balance. Beauty forged from harshness. Here, wind, sand, and dragon merge into a unified entity. Before matter formed, only formless chaos awaited order. At energy intersection points, physical laws begin to collapse. From reality's flip side, Giratina rises, bearing an antimatter hunger. It seeks to merge the material world with the chaos of the void. Two entities operating in parallel, together maintaining physical constants. Ancient guardians are forced to answer the call of imbalance. Dialga freezes the moment of destruction, while Palkia excises infected space. However, Giratina is a master of bending physical rules. Space obeys its master's absolute will to protect its ally. Time's light pierces darkness, but chaos still tries to drag reality down. They imprison the rebel with the very gravity and matter it rejects. The outcast's final resistance shakes both worlds. Palkia manipulates spatial curvature, creating an artificial gravity well to crush the rebel. Final judgment is delivered, the absolute convergence of space and time. Chaos is forcibly repelled to the void, where physical laws do not exist. Reality's tear is stitched shut, the sky returns to its primordial state. Palkia reinforces the spatial grid structure, restoring eternal stability. Time flows on, washing memories of the divine war into oblivion. And space always expands. The gatekeepers return to silent observation. This balance is the greatest, yet most fragile gift. At 3,000 meters, silence isn't peace. It is constant biological vigilance. Kirlia acts as the early warning system, scanning for psychic fluctuations within a mile. But the herd's survival relies on Gardevoir's ability to perceive time itself. Suddenly, the timeline bends. The sensory organ detects an imminent catastrophe. She isn't seeing the present, but witnessing a tectonic collapse 5 minutes away. A neural command is broadcast. Evacuation is immediate and absolute. Bypassing safe trails, they navigate a future map towards a dangerous bottleneck. This living tank is agitated by deep subterranean tremors. Blinded by rage, the predator becomes a lethal, immovable blockade. Direct confrontation is suicide. Its armor is biologically indestructible. Gardevoir calculates trajectory and gravity, seeking the cliff's structural weakness. as death charges forward. The Guardian chooses precise intervention over brute force, not aiming at the beast, but targeting the fracture point of fate. A calculated impact triggers gravity to neutralize the threat. With the path cleared, the herd reaches the sanctuary just in time. Suddenly, the prophecy is fulfilled. The seismic event obliterates their old route. The line between life and extinction was merely seconds apart. Processing future data exacts a heavy toll on the present body. In this brutal wilderness, survivors are those who listen to time's whispers. Gardevoir, the silent biological guardian of secrets yet to unfold. Hidden deep beneath dense forest canopies, artificial ruins are slowly being assimilated by nature. At the center of the ruins, a crystal core acts as the heart of the entire area. It retains a dense form of cognitive energy, lingering from ancient times. The electromagnetic coagulation process is complete, birthing an inorganic biomechanical sentinel. This pure energy source is always a target for metallic invasive species. The sentinel lacks muscles, compensating instead with perfect magnetic kinetic energy. The defense is instinctive, absolutely avoiding pursuit to preserve the critical position. Over many cycles of lunar radiation photosynthesis, the singular structure gradually exceeds its tolerance threshold. Metallic mitosis occurs, doubling the capacity for 360-degree spatial control. The twin consciousness allows them to execute micro-swarm tactics. One body absorbs the force, the other counterattacks from the blind spot. More than just weapons, they act as the ecological regulatory mechanism of the area. The kinetic pressure dispels any predatory intent that harms the balance. When the core energy reaches absolute condensation, the ultimate evolution begins. A piece of ancient armored matter is assimilated into the neural structure. The twin entities merge into a supermachine, both an absolute shield and an executioner sword. The energy burst immediately attracts pack conquerors. Reallocating the center of gravity turns the shield into a kinetic absorption reactor. Every opening left by the enemy comes at the cost of optical thermal cuts. The instantaneous form shifting eliminates any mechanical blind spots. The Tyrant's final resistance hits a wall of despair. Magnetic energy is unleashed as a destructive plasma beam. The sword and the shield are no longer two entities, but a single heartbeat. The absolute defensive state helps it preserve energy infinitely. Pinwheel Forest, where darkness and silence govern every law of survival. Venipede senses the world through the slightest vibrations sent via its keen antennae. An unsuspecting Sawaddle accidentally emits a death signal from its tiny footsteps. A precise instantly paralyzes the target's nervous system. From the heights, aerial predators commence their relentless hunt. Pressure from enemy wings triggers the species' ultimate defensive reflex. Whirlipede emerges, a fortified steel fortress hardened from dense chitin. It accumulates massive kinetic energy, preparing for a powerful counterstrike that crushes every obstacle obstructing its journey of survival. Whirlipede enters a stage of energy accumulation within the silence of the cave. It becomes the silent guardian, sheltering the swarm's younger generation. Every harsh environmental impact serves as a catalyst for change. Scolipede reveals itself, breaking all restraints to reach the apex. A colossal entity possessing overwhelming strength and absolute authority. The old enemy returns, but now it faces a true king. The fluidity of transforms a massive body into a ghost of speed. A piercing, injecting collapse directly into the opponent's veins. Scolipede no longer flees vibrations, it has become their master. Beneath ancient roots, new lives await the day of their awakening. A new life cycle begins again from the very first faint vibrations. Adaptation is the ultimate power helping creatures transcend biological limits. Lanakeela's peaks, where temperatures frequently plummet to -100 degrees Celsius. Chattering teeth are an internal thermogenic mechanism to combat extreme freezing. Social bonding helps them endure the longest, harshest winters. Creates a safe microclimate, masking their biological presence. Lichen Rock Midnight, the embodiment of aggression on the high mountains. Survival instincts surge when facing the imminence of death. A powerful resistance born from a unique ice molecular structure. Counterattacking with high acceleration ice shards to cause disruption. Inside the deep cave, an ancient energy source is revealed. A new form emerges. emerges through the purification of physical matter. The male chooses calcification to become a living fortress. Glalie, a creature engineered for pure impact power. Massive kinetic energy is compressed into a hard ice sphere. Frostless, the embodiment of grace and psychic energy, paralyzes the opponent's ability to analyze threats. Specific brainwaves induce neurological chaos within the target. Drops the target's temperature to instant freezing. The finishing move converges the most pure biological energy. The hunt ends with a reversal of the food chain. An understanding that transcends all barriers of morphology. Evolution is the response to nature's ultimate harshness. Amidst the frost, life always finds a way to shine.
trouble.